Hello ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you a little bit about the story behind the Azerbaijan 2020 Grand Prix. Of course, before this race, an air of foreboding over the paddock as they faced the difficulties of the track. As you can see, Disney Dave had an accident and in fact took out Samir. Ken, myself and Rob didn't quite get our laps in, so that left the grid split with Harry, James and Guna Dave up the front, the rest of us at the back. The lights are about to go out, and as I say, there's not a lot of hope in the paddock, only just expectation that this is going to be a difficult race. I make a good start, as you can see, and that's going quite well. Ken and Disney Dave come up the inside, and so does Rob. I thought I'd go round the long way round, avoiding the inside where I thought the accident would be, but that didn't help me at all because Giovinazzi came out. Now Sam's joining me down here. A little bit of wheel to wheel up ahead, Disney Dave, Ken, and we go down to turn 3. Ken's racing Samir, but Samir's got the inside line for that, but then Disney Dave brakes a little earlier than perhaps Samir was expecting. Ken's a little wide. I was thinking about going around the outside. There's no point. So it's lap 1 still, and what you're about to see is Ken go wide. He compromises his exit from that corner. Samir's seen that coming all the way, and Samir moves up. I'm still in last place. Never mind. As we continue to go around lap 1, you can see up ahead action. That's bits of carbon fibre. That's something on the wall on the right. He was alongside Disney Dave until they touched wheels. Ken under the virtual safety car. Actually, we were under a yellow flag. Managed to go off a little bit there at the end of the straight. That was the virtual safety car caused for yet another accident. James lasted until lap 2, and you can see the notification there that he went out, and another virtual safety car comes out. So it's one of those races. For Harry at the front, I have no idea. You're just about to see James, by the way. He'll be parked on the right hand side in a minute. He came out of this corner, and there he is. Unfortunately, he just had a bit of a wall moment. For Harry, all these virtual safety cars must have been annoying. Dave lasted until lap 4, another virtual safety car. He'd been up near the front, obviously, but that didn't work out so well. And this confused me. There he was. I mean, you see that on the left for a minute, and I came to a halt because I thought the car was there. But this cost me a lot of time. So actually, I didn't really manage to. As you can see, my delta wasn't particularly good at this point. But back on the power, and off we go. But that cost me a lot of time. Another safety car, virtual safety car. That's Disney Dave going out on lap 6. Yes, once again, just as I'm making up ground, and all I can do now is join the queue. But to be honest, I'm in P12, so that's not too bad. And up ahead again, this massive queue, and I stand on the brakes. Somewhere behind me, of course, is Sam. He's coming up after replacing his nose after his little incident. And so I'm losing time behind the queue instead of keeping up with them, and off we go. And this is what happens. Grosjean gets onto my tail as a result of me being held up. He comes steaming past me, and I have to engage in some battle. Sam's only a few seconds behind despite his extra stop, but of course he is quite a lot quicker than myself. So I've got to go wheel to wheel with Mr. Grosjean. I think he's pitted, so he's got new tyres. So he was lap 7. He was a bit difficult, so I managed to get him back here.
Good job, nice overtake.
But he wasn't going to give up, and Samir got past him. I let Sam go. Samir's had a stop. He's on new tyres, and he's quicker than me. So we're teammates. Let's let him go, and away we go through here. Grosjean's back at me. DRS, what can you do? I'm still a couple of laps away from any stop for me. Several. Is it? Oh, is it enough room? I thought there was, just about, but Romain is not having it. And he even comes back there. Anyway, eventually we managed to get rid of Romain until, oh, look at that, and he's gone back past me again. That was, I didn't make too many mistakes, but until this point at least. But that was another one there. Just cost me time. So Sam's now had his stop. He's just another stop for tyres. He's coming back. He's going to come back now. So I think we'll let him go. Unfortunately, this doesn't really do him any favours because he picks up some muck on the inside and nerfs the ball. Perez, meanwhile, has joined me. You can see I've let Sam go, but Perez has very much joined in, and he's a very keen, aggressive driver at this point. He's on new tyres, I'm not. Sam's struggling with a car that's not all pieces are on it. Perez decides to just barrel it down the outside and makes it stick. Sam lets me go. So, back to the pits of Sam. So what Sam really needs now, as the field spreads out, he needs a safety car. And this is what happens to me. You'll notice I didn't really even slow down. I just wasn't paying attention. I just thought I was further around the track. Or did I just bring out the safety car in a way that was going to really help my teammate? Because after the safety car has been out for several laps, everyone gets closed up, Sam at least has a chance of getting stuck into the midfield. At this point you'll see he's in 14th place. He's got Ken behind him. Rob's still going, don't forget Rob's still going. But it's lap 12. And this sort of queue is exactly what Sam needs. That's Ken getting stuck into Hulkenberg. Bit of action there. Ken continues, but he's now got a bit of wing damage, and this means in turn that if you look carefully, we're about to see Ken retires. We're watching Rob pass him on the left. On the left there, you can just see Ken's stricken car. So Ken had lasted until lap 16 was it? Rob's still in the race at this point. Sam is making his way through the traffic. Lap 17, and with the safety car having bunched everybody up, Sam can get moving. Already by this point, he's in. Well, he's heading for the podium. Apparently, he's got to get Kvyat and Raikkonen, and Kvyat defends, but Sam is pretty bold and late on the brakes there. Tries to shuffle Kvyat out, keep him away, and then Raikkonen puts up much more of a fight. Just basically turns in, even though Sam is definitely there. What can you say? A bit later on, Raikkonen's coming back, and Sam's got to do it all again. Confidence on the brakes this time. Raikkonen doesn't insist on banging wheels. Rob, well, yeah, the flag comes out. Rob's retired. Did very well to last until lap 19. And that basically set the order for the rest of the race, because as you can see, there's a 17-second gap at this point. Harry's been calm, collected, competent throughout. Congratulations to Harry, congratulations to Samir for making it all the way up to second place. At the back there, well, James, Dave, Disney Dave, myself, Ken and Rob, we didn't quite make the finish. Well, we made it further than some of us thought we might have done. I was disappointed not to have made the finish, to be honest, because as you can see, a momentary lapse in concentration and it was all over. But that can be said for all of us, so congratulations to those who did, commiserations to those who didn't, and you can make of it what you will. The story of Baku 2020. Thank you for watching, and hope to see you as many as possible next time. And that's you too, Craig and John. See ya.